Groovy.
Hey addicts, got our first announcement. Well, actually it's on our first bit. It feels like our first.
That hurt. Ah!
You okay?
Yeah, I got really excited.
Ash versus Evil Dead, coming to Halloween Horror Nights, Hollywood, Orlando. Your thoughts? Just makes them happy inside.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this. This is probably one of my most anticipated mazes of all time. I've wanted to see Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness together for a long time, and this is going to be one of those things that holds me over until we see that. It's a direct continuation from the original trilogy, so I'm sure we're going to see a lot of Easter eggs. We'll see the cabin from the original movie because he does go back to that in this TV show. I know you haven't seen the TV show yet.
I have not.
But you've seen the original
first
trilogy,
two seasons are already out, right?
Yes.
And third's getting ready to kick off.
Yeah. What do you think about this announcement in general? What do you think about the original trilogy? Do you like Ash in general?
I think it's a decent movie series. I don't know about the television show.
It's the best.
Now I will admit, when I saw the video and you saw the puppet flying through the sky, I was like, right.
What? What's wrong with that?
I guess I'll have to see it.
Because the demons possess basically anything. You remember in Evil Dead 2, you have the deer head that gets possessed.
Yeah.
The couches are laughing. The lamp is laughing. Literally, like, any object in a house can get possessed. So if a puppet's there,
which I mean, I guess like the comic feel. I just hope we don't end up with it. This is the end.
Oh, don't say that.
No, I just really,
don't say that.
I really hope it doesn't go that direction.
Yeah, I agree. I hope this is our first successful comedic maze. But at the same time, there's so many. Yeah, I thought you were flipping the camera off for a second. I was like, what are you doing?
Fingers crossed.
But there's so many Deadites in the show that they can kind of use. I think it'll be a lot better than This Is Then, just based off of variety. You have all these environments, once again, you have all these creatures. And then Ash, come on, we're gonna see Ash in a maze. I'm sure we'll see Maggie Effects do the silicone mask like
Definitely
they did
hope so.
like an Exorcist, or like they did in what other maze did they have silicone masks in?
This Is Then.
Did they?
Didn't they?
Oh yeah, with Jonah Hill,
yes.
Which looked really good.
So Arthur Arsick obviously visits Universal on a regular basis and took some awesome pictures of construction. I remember looking at the one over at the Metro sets, and I thought, that looks a little like a trailer.
Yeah.
It definitely does make sense now, because when you look at the front of the facade, it's all flat. When you get to the top,
it has this like curved thing, right?
Or nice little patio in the back.
And he did confirm on Twitter, so where Krampus was last year is going to be where Ash vs. Evil Dead is, where that facade is now. In the beginning of the show, Ash is in the trailer with a woman, and the woman is telling him like, oh, read the book, like, you know, trying to impress her. And he's stoned, and he starts reading the Necronomicon. And that's how all the Deadites come back, and that's how he has to go on a killing spree, basically. Why not start the maze exactly where the show started, right? Makes sense?
Makes sense. Overall, it seems like reception from the crowd is happy. I'm going in open-minded. I'm trying on this one.
I hope I like it.
I'm going to put my fate in our creators that they do something awesome with it.
Yeah, and the only thing, if you guys have seen the show, I really do hope that Kelly and Pablo, they're two sidekick characters that follow Ash on this journey.
I bet you, here we go, Mr. Fifth prediction. Every year, obviously, Murdy has two characters, generally, or a character or two, giving out some kind of something.
Oh shit.
And I'm willing to bet that the something comes from
those two characters?
Yeah,
that's actually a really good idea. I think that if they include them like that, that'd be cool. I just want to see less of the other characters in the maze and just see more of Ash, so it can kind of feel like Evil Dead. And this was in the rumored leaked lineup list, so that kind of adds a little bit more credence to that list. What do you think? Do you think pretty much that entire lineup is accurate?
I think that there's some that are not right.
Okay.
But I think that overall it's pretty right on.
Tweet, 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 tweet. That's gonna be our segment? Like any tweets being read? So to end this video off, we're gonna read some of the tweets that John Murdy posted about the maze. 30 years ago, my friends and I spent the night at a cabin. We found a book, the Necronomicon Ex Mortis, the Book of the Dead. Certain passages were recited, it awoke something in the woods, something dark, something evil.
It got into my hand and it went bad, so I looped it off at the wrist. It possessed my friends, I was the only to escape, and from the past 30 years, I've been hiding out.
And now, because I screwed up and read from the book, one lousy time, evil has found me. Groovy! So like we already mentioned, maze is being constructed on the Metro set area where Krampus was.
He mentioned David Bowie and the 80s, and what he was referring to was Ashes to Ashes.
Oh, you would know about this. Old man, old man.
That and I read the tweets a second ago.
Got it, that's So pretty much it. John did say that Chris and Murdy will be at Midsummer Scream. It's gonna be Sunday, there's an HHN panel at 1:30. already, so stay tuned. I'll be posting a video about the panel. Are you going to be going?
Possibly. We're trying to work this out.
So if we do both go, we'll maybe try to have a meetup happen.
I'll do all the talking, he'll stand awkwardly behind.
I'll just be waving at you guys like this. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Let us know in the comment section down below. Are you guys excited for Ash vs. Evil Dead? Or are you more like Mr. Fifth? You know, you're not too crazy about the franchise, but are you willing to give it a shot? Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on HHN Addict at Facebook.
Contest information will be in our next video telling you about something brand new. Dun, 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 dun.
So we'll see you guys in just a few days. Have a good one.